Yeah, that actually lined up really well. I'm gonna lower it. Pre-market low. I think I'm gonna leave that 306 there and go with the 303.21. Let's go to 30-minute. Let's mark the next top. All right. Above 306. Target 308. Below 303.15. Target 302. Target 2. 325. Damn. Facebook is squeezing its butt off. You could literally do this. I'll probably leave like that. Let's see. Above 221.25. Target 2. Let's back this up again. That'd be the good target, 225. Damn, above 225 though. Facebook can fly. If we get a green market, Facebook can really fly. Next target would be 214.15. This gap would be the next target. There, and then the low. Target would be 214.20. Target 2 would be 212.25. Alright, we got Facebook out of the way. I saw Andy type that, so I thought I'd get out of the way immediately. Beyond looks just like Facebook on this time frame. Which I like this resistance. You get that support before it drops. You get a good target here. Above that, you get a good target to the gap. Below, we're going to go with pre-market. Even though it's a little more passive than low, it's just because I want to get all this information. Resistance, support, and then it gapped. So those are my levels. Now let's go for some low targets. So let's go for some supports. I like this spot, and I like, yeah, I like that. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. Beyond, above 134.20 with a target of 136.20. Target 2 would be 138.65. Below 131.80 with a target of 129.80. Oops, I typed that wrong. Target 2 28.40. Then you come over here, we have a stock and an uptrend. Somewhat. So let's find a past resistance that lines up, or past support that lines up with that resistance. Ooh hoo hoo. I like this. Right here. Right here. Very juicy. And it makes it even that much better because you had a double top here before. Or triple, if you really want to count it. So a lot of good price information there. Quick question, is the lifetime Discord pay all at once? Yes. Alright, so let's go to the price level. Let's set, or wait. Let's go to the 5 minute first. Ooh, a lot of good levels right there. I bet if I send this left, it lines up. Close. Alright, so BA above. Let's decide. So we can go from this tip at 193.40s. Probably gonna choose 19. Nah. I'll go with 191.45. Above 191.45. Target 194.70. Target to I won't type that. I'll just let that be the rebreak above because we all know Boeing's a beast. It's like trading Tesla almost. I'd wait for that 185 break for puts personally. You say that because that gap? I was thinking the same thing, but I didn't know. I like this because it's pre-market low. True pre-market low is this because that wick, but I like going with the body. But I do like that 185 just as much because that gap over here on the left side. What to do, What's the price at? 189.20. Let's see. It pushed up, wick hit, support, run. God, yeah, that would suck if it reversed. Yeah, I think you're right. I'm gonna go with yours because if I would go with the pre-market low, there's another good theory too. It would only give you that much cushion, which is still good enough to profit from in a scalp or momentum to get into. But I think that would give you a bigger comfort zone to trade in more profits, I guess. More opportunity for profits is what I should say. That's good input. The grid finally caught support before it pushed up, but that was probably the strongest level on the chart. I wish price was closer to that. That's going to be the target, though. Because there's a very high chance you go there from there. 65. I set another target, too, just because there's so many. I think I'll go at the next little range. Yeah, 180.25. Alright, BAC, and then we're going to do square. Ooh, instantly saw this line. Support, break, resistance, push. That's a head and shoulders right there under that level. Yeah, I'm going to go with that because we're flatlining. Jesus. Then you have another one here, and then it went down. You have another one here, and then it went down. It really likes this range. Yeah, I pretty much just don't trade the first 10 to 15 minutes. I know some dudes who don't trade for like 30 minutes, and that's good too. I wish more people would practice that. Just sit on your damn hands if you have to. It'll help you, trust me. I think I'm gonna go with, yeah, I'm gonna go with above. What was just the first? Oh, you're talking about that person. I'm sure they've had some experience in trading the first 30 minutes and they've gotten bit. Very choppy waters, very choppy waters. I mean, you shouldn't get caught in sideways if you're entering and exiting right, though. There's plenty of ways. Best way to avoid is just not trading A. I mean, that's honestly what you should. That's just advice. Genuinely, what people give out. I honestly tell people don't trade the first 10 to 15 minutes for sure. Like, definitely don't trade those first 10, 15 minutes. At least until you're way more confident, because you have to do with so many different things. The spreads are screwed up because market just opened. Volatility's out of whack. So all your contracts are moving around a lot crazier. You'll be pissed off at your broker more than... And you'll be pissed off at yourself if you go and do that and lose money on something while the stock's going your way. It's just a good thing to watch out for. I think we do 23.20. And screw it. We're doing the bottom. Square. I'm not even going to set targets on BAC. Clear drawing set. Let's go to the hour. Resistance to support. It's just what I was grabbing. Just gathering information within the range around the price right now. Like that line. Zoom in a little more. Let's just focus on this. I do like this. Seems to be where the dress gets pulled up here. Fell, caught, pushed. Kind of caught, pushed, failed. Is there another line here I'm not seeing? Oh, yep. And I'm going to mark that gap just because. Let's go to the 5 minute. Let's just watch today. Just going to lower that one. I like that line better. Gives you more information on the day before. Alright, so square. Square, square, square. Above. Good morning, everyone, by the way. Sorry, I'm just nerded out. Above. I'm going to do that gap. Below. Target. Oh, my bad. I didn't even see what you said. Okay, no. What I am saving up for. Oh, the lifetime thing. Damn, man. Appreciate it. Target. Alright, so I said below 103.40. Target 102. I kind of like this line, too, just because you have so many touches on it. I'm just going to mark 103 on here. Just so people know. And I clicked enter again. I think I'm going to do NVDA and NVIDIA. I don't really want to do AMD because Yanni's probably going to call it AMD in chat. Can you check my levels on Apple, Bueller? I chose about. Oh, bet. I definitely will. So you said, can you check my levels on Apple? I chose above 361.76. Okay. I like that one. I totally understand why you chose that one. I wish more people would choose more aggressive ones because these actually do pay off. This entry pays off way more than when you wait for pre-market high, just because this piece of information isn't as important. But it is good to note that you can run out of gas in between here, so you always want to watch your volume and momentum. And the overall picture is the market's showing itself, I guess. And then he said below 359.50. Ah, I see why he chose that. You could definitely go with those. Based off of our aggressive strat, you could definitely do that because you have all this information here. And you already had a toe touch here, so you know that is definitely support. But it's definitely good to note, Bobby, that you have this level here and this level here. Because I promise you, if I mark this and extend it to the left, it lines up with more information. Resistance, turn, support, which is bullish. So this would be super bullish if we can stay above it. So the only one I would change on yours is probably this one. I'd probably just change your break below. I think your break above's fine. And again, I'm not saying they're wrong. I just think these lines are better. I don't think your lines are wrong. I think these lines are perfectly fine. Because there's no wrong line in this strategy. It's all better or worse lines. It's not really, you chose a wrong line, you're dumb, blah, 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 blah. You don't know what you're doing. It's
No, it's this line has this reason, this line has this reason. Which reason do you think weighs more than the other? Is what I'm getting at. But good shit, Bobby. I like that. Let's add that to the list. Bobby, you're the note. You're the note on Apple. I don't know if you're in my chat or not, but shout out to Bobby. Above 361.75 target. You will say no. Let's do this. If 363.25 is broken, hold up. No, I'm gonna reword that. That sounds better. I'm just gonna go to the next, which would be this one, but I'm not gonna go that close. 356 is strong. 357.30 is strong. What's this level? I like that the wick touches here and here. Yeah, I like that one. Honestly, that's a really clean pre-market. I like all the examples here. If I do say so myself. Just gonna go through some tickers. Let's see. Ooh, WSC flatlined even more than BAC did. Actually, this looks just like BAC. No crap, either their banks. Did I mark that before? Okay, yeah. That's disgusting. It's like a backwards cup and handle. It's almost like it wanted to try and inverse head and shoulders, but then it was like, nah. And it just fell. Back to that support. Like so perfect too. Support. Support, support, resistance, drop. Resistance, gap up, support. Shit ton of gaps. And back at support. So again, a very crucial spot for banks, which if any of you know, banks normally lead the way. So if you can see where the banks are headed, you can normally see where SPY and the market are headed. I thought that was you, Bobby Benz. That's why I didn't say nothing. No problem, man. I'm glad to have you. Honored to have you. Y'all of y'all. All right. Is that all we do for the list today? The 7? Or do we do? Let's do one more. Let's do my favorite. Ooh, I'm just gonna mark this gap. Ooh, look where it lines up. Man, all I did was mark top and bottom. Which, if you look to the left, that's pretty much just a cut. English today. Candy. Holy crap. Body of the candle. I kept trying to say candy bottle. That is so. Whew. Alright, 30 minute. I might just go with those gap levels, to be honest with you. Yeah, let's just go with the gap levels. Let's even mark that. Let's mark NVIDIA. Gap range. No, wait. Potential gap play above 372.90. Below 368. 65. No, whoa. 75. I think I'm gonna go with that. Let me send this over. got a little pretty list here. Three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Yeah, that's fine. 8. That's perfect. Well, in the beginning of doing the strategy, I always used to write down on a piece of paper right in front of me, just the tickers that were on the list, and I would just leave all these lines up on there. Therefore, if I ever was like looking at like just 4 of them, because I always biasly look at Beyond, BA, and Nvidia, and then sometimes I'll switch between SPY and Apple, and that's like 5 that I'll always mainly check, and then I'll kind of go check a bunch of random ones in between, like banks, gold, just random things like that. But it's always good to write down your other tickers, because if you get into those biased 4 that you really like the most and they're not doing anything, you can go back and look and see if the other 4 are doing anything, or however many amount you have on that list. But it's not even just taking it from my list or my levels. You guys can go do this yourself too. I mean, all the videos on my channel are free. But trust me, you take that step forward, and you'll definitely be trading a lot more confident, because you're taking initiative, and you're following up on something that you thought of, that you did, that you chose to do. So it's giving you that extra confidence once you do execute on it. What color is the list going to be today? If you were watching 8 stocks a day, I mean, you don't have to just watch 8. I can go watch 100 different stocks doing this. I'm not getting onto you. It just, this doesn't limit you. This list doesn't limit you. You're just trying to focus more on it. You can go check 100 stocks a day if you want. But I focus on trading one good trade a day. Okay? This is why. Your mindset should be, I want to go for one good trade, not I'm going to think about 8 trades. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. No, you're already setting yourself up for failure doing that. Yes, it's good to prepare, but it's not good to project. So I'm going to go for one good trade. I'm going to look at my BP. If I can look for an opportunity to take a second good trade, I definitely will. And if I complete a second good trade and I have a chance to take a third, I will. And it just continues like that. But you never go into it forcing opportunities. You never want to just hone in on horrible plays. I've been trying to get way better at entry and exit. It's been working just by doing this. I cannot wait to drop the guide. But everything I've discussed in trading the system is on my channel too. I try to show every aspect of it. It's not a super hard system. It's fairly simple. And you guys see me lately. I haven't just been using pre-markets. I've been using bigger time frames too, just to see, because there's a lot of good chop zones now. Chop, 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 push. Chop, 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 push. Chop, 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 down. Chop, 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 chop. It's gonna move up or down. Waves. But like yesterday, I think I only traded 2 trades, and I was out. We were done. 2 out of 2. Or no, 3 out of 3. We did trade 3 yesterday. I'm in my one-on-one this week. Which, since he's a lifetime member, he only paid like a little bit compared to the normal amount, and he already made back most of it, so. But I'll try and get a testimonial from him so everyone can see what's all included in the one-on-one and stuff. Oh, that's right, we don't have a Friday. We just have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Can you follow the system on the larger time frame for swings? Yes, sir. You definitely can. I'll hold up. I'm about to post a list. Which is also on the guide. I covered that you can apply this system and how you find these levels, this order of operations that we use to find these levels. You can use that on bigger time frames to go through and find the most crucial support and resistances for swings. Swings, longer term plays, even if you're just looking at it as I want to look at this for shares type thing. I mean, you can use it for almost anything. There's so many different traders that have been using the way I look at things to trade. You got common stock traders using my stuff. You got longer term players using my stuff. You got day traders and scalpers using my stuff. So I mean, it really is applicable across the entire spectrum of trading. Let me post this list before I forget. Pictures. Ooh, this is a clean blue. Shout out to John. Blue. I like this. I think out of the entire list that we looked at this morning, I did like the Facebook. That was a good one, Andy. That's probably my favorite one. I'd say Apple is probably the second favorite one. I like the potential gap play on Nvidia. My Square levels have been on point lately. I just haven't been trading because I don't normally trade Square, but I know a lot of guys in my chat love Square, so I've been trying to throw that in there more. I try to throw it in there every day, but these are the kind of the two stocks I focus on that are cheaper. You guys can go check out barchart.com. Go to here. I'll just drop a link actually. I have the same page saved. It's most active on stocks, but I'll drop it in the stream real quick. But on here, you can. I hope that's click. You can click that. Yeah, you can. But that'll show you all the most actively traded option stocks. So you can go see different price ones and go see what you want to trade. Because you go on there and you're like, well, I don't want to trade Tesla. Okay, you can go trade AMD, MU, BAC, GE. Workhorse is only 16. AT&T is pretty cheap. Twitter, Wells Fargo, Dow. There's just so much you could trade. There's no excuse to only trade one range of stocks. I personally like the higher price, more volatile stocks just because I've worked up towards it. But you'll still see me go back in and dip in on BAC when I can, just because I love trading those smaller stocks. I love seeing them move like 20 cents, and then you have like a fat percentage on your screen. It's a very good feeling. What tickers have my eyes set on for today? I mean, all 8, but my main 4, like I heard me say the bias 4 earlier, I'll probably focus on Apple, Nvidia, Beyond, and SPY. BA, I'll probably switch through. You'll see me go through banks. I really like the Facebook play, too. This is probably my favorite play on the whole screen. I think this is probably the highest probability play today. Because to be fair, I could have just marked it like this. That would be the target. That would be that. Because that's a very tight pre-market for Apple or Facebook. Sorry, it's $2. It's about $2.03. That's not anything. It's super tight though. Tight pre-markets, you see that? That's a very good sign. It's very explosive. There's a big chance you'll have a big candle come out of that somewhere. RIP to anyone who played puts on this today or yesterday. I know a lot of people probably got in early on puts and didn't exit. A lot of different, and not just on this stock, on plenty of stocks. My favorite YouTuber, thanks Dylan Nix. I think you're that lifetime member. Alright, let me go make sure I posted the list. Just double check. Okay, I did. Bet. Alright, my bad. Let me throw the list back up just so anyone who's looking. Alright, I think I'm gonna end stream right there. I gotta go grab something and I have to go back into voice chat and the one-on-one. But I will leave this up for another minute while I go grab something. I think I'm in that one there. That was a good stream. I really like the levels that we picked out and all the reasoning. If you guys are interested in how to follow the watch list, check out my YouTube. It's on my stuff for free. And guide number 3 comes out July 3rd. Be hyped for that. I'll see you guys tomorrow.